This is a story about the 2007 Little League All-Star team from Buena Park, California. This remarkable team won the District 29 championship and finished in second place in the sectional championship games. What makes these boys so remarkable is while other leagues have 96 to 120 boys to pick their all-star teams from, this Buena Park all-star team was picked from just 36 boys. Buena Park, here are your young champs. "13 teams started the All-Star Tournament, and while Coach James was confident in our pitching, he hoped our hitting would be up for the challenge. Christopher Rivera showed us the way when he put the very first pitch of the game over the fence. This happened so quickly that only the number 2 and 3 batters were there to congratulate him when he crossed home plate. I think the rest of the team was putting the gear away still. Congratulations, Christopher." Christopher, also known as Papo, just kept on hitting. And with Christopher on first, J.J. Ray took one for the team. Ouch. And Kyle Schultz drove them both in with a single to left. He took second on the throw home, the way a good base runner should. And with Kyle on second base, Ricky Marquez, ouch, took one for the team. "He hit me right there, Coach." And then Cole Tim doubled right up the middle. What happened next was scary. Isaiah Terrazas got a single, and as he was rounding first, Cole Tim thought, on the throw to first, I'll go home. But they threw back to third right away and hit Cole Tim in the face. This was symbolic because it seemed like the whole series, Cole Tim was either hitting the ball or getting hit by the ball. Everybody held their breath. But Cole's a tough kid. He walked it off with a little help from James and stayed in the game. Ryan Morgan picked that moment to hit a triple. A nice shot to right field. And when he gets to third base, I want you to notice Coach James's face. He's smiling from ear to ear, and when the coach smiles, you know we're ahead. Even if they tried to take the coach's head off, which they almost did on that shot, you couldn't stop James from smiling. "Oh no, you're not going to ruin my day." Meanwhile, Christopher Rivera did what Chris does best. They couldn't hit his fastball. So they did the next best thing. They hit the ground. Anyway, Christopher Rivera got our very first win for us. And that night, Fred Rogan summed it up on the nightly news.
A couple of weeks ago, we told you that if you see any outstanding performances in a Little League, a Pony League, or a softball game, we want you to send them to us, all right, so we can show everybody. Here's Chris Rivera at the plate, playing for Buena Park American. The 12-year-old had a great performance against East LA, East La Mirada, I should say, hitting this homer. But he wasn't done. Rivera was out on the mound with 14 strikeouts in the game. Buena Park won at 11-1, could later be playing for a possible trip to the Little League World Series.
The next game, Coach James gave the ball to Kyle Schultz. And listen to this. You hear the ball hit the bat? Well, the kid's coach didn't think so. He came out and told the umpire, "Hey, that ball hit his finger. Show him your finger, kid." Anyway, the umpire seemed to agree with the coach and sent the young man to first base. The reason I'm pointing that out is because that one pitch meant the difference between Kyle pitching a no-hitter and a perfect game. Kyle struck out 15, and that's the only kid that made first base. Meanwhile, the only trouble Kyle got into was the very next batter. He hit a ball deep to center field, but J.J. Ray flagged it in. Nice catch, J. Ray. After the catch, Kyle said thanks to J. Ray, and J. Ray replied, "I got your back, man." He really did. Nice going. Meanwhile, our bats kept going. Kyle Schultz stroked the single to left. And with Devin Smith on second and Kyle Schultz on first, J.J. Ray came up and he got a single. Oh, mistake. He overran the ball, which allowed Kyle to score. And with Andrew Romano on second and J.J. Ray at first, the Little League pitcher uncorks a wild pitch, which allows Andrew Romano to move over to third. And then Cole Tim hit his first of 2 home runs that he would hit during the tournament. A shot to left center. Ladies and gentlemen, Cole Tim has left the building. Meanwhile, Kyle Schultz went on to strike out 15 batters and get his no-hitter. Once again, Fred Rogan summed everything up on the nightly news.
We asked you for it, and you keep delivering outstanding plays from Little League, Pony League, or softball, like this great performance tonight from pitcher Kyle Schultz of Buena Park American. Schultz, a great outing on the mound against Little League. The 12-year-old struck out 15, was working on a no-hitter. Had some help here. A long fly ball to center field. J.J. Ray with a falling grab to save the no-hitter. Schultz got it. Buena Park advanced in the Little League playoffs with a 7-0 win.
The next game, Coach James gave the ball to Ryan Morgan. And Ryan Morgan brought a great curveball to the game. They had problems hitting it, all right. Strike 3. Nice going, Ryan. Meanwhile, Luke Schultz got us started with a base hit. And his older brother Kyle figured, well, if my kid brother can do it, I can do it. Nice hit. And then Christopher Rivera puts one out of the park. This time everyone was at home plate. to congratulate him. And right about now, Steve Rivera has to be the proudest father on the whole field. And Kyle Schultz doubles again, this time to center field. And as he slides into second base, the umpire says, "You know, son, if you would have overslid the bag and he tagged you, you would have been called out." And after a wild pitch, he does the exact same slide at home plate. And he scored. Then Ryan Morgan kept throwing that deceptive pitch, and they just couldn't hit him. Ryan Morgan pitched a shutout, and before you knew it, there were only 2 undefeated teams left in the whole tournament, and we were one of them. Christopher Rivera led the way with a home run in game number 1 against Continental. And if you notice, everybody came out to congratulate him on this one. What a big game. Clayton Vison then followed with the best bunt I ever saw. What are we going to do next? Well, after a pass ball, Coach gave Ryan Morgan the bunt sign, and he laid down another great bunt. And with men on the corners, Coach James gave the steal sign, hoping for the throw to second so that the man on third can score. And score he did. Nice call, Coach. We'll gladly give up an out for a run any day. Kyle Schultz singles up the middle, and we start to think, hey, we're looking pretty good. Cole Tim picks this time to hit a triple.
There you go.
Almost stopped at second. Nice slide. We got in there, and as you see, Coach James is smiling again. Good sign. Nice catch. Isaiah. What was a good memory for you, Isaiah?
Snatching that line drive from first base.
Was a good memory for us, too. So let's see it again. Nice catch, Isaiah. But then a chill came over the place as Ryan Morgan took off his glove, obviously in pain. Everybody was scared. Well, not everybody.
The funniest thing I can recall is a game that my son was catching, and they had to stop the game and inspect his hand because the pitcher was throwing so hard his hand began to swell.
Well, the coaches sympathized with him. Center fielder Kyle Schultz sympathized. Talk about tough love. Were you coaches in the Marines?
I played catcher in the Marine Corps.
Well, that explains it. Thankfully, he was all right. Continental was tired of watching Christopher Rivera hit the ball, so they decided to walk him. Now let's take our chances with their number 2 batter, Sam Carleo. Meanwhile, I don't know if the catcher was getting signals or checking his time, but they pitched to Sam. And he stroked one. which scored Christopher. I can almost read Sammy's mind. You see, fellas, I'm an all-star too. Kyle Schultz is the next batter. And he strokes a nice one. Coming up next is J.J. Ray, who probably hits up the middle better than any batter I ever saw. And he hits one up the middle. Nice going, J. Ray. Now, whatever you do, don't pitch Ricky Marquez high. Oops, they pitched him high. And he planted it. Nice shot, Ricky. Now, don't step on the edge of the bag, Rick. Oop, he stepped on the edge. Oh, well, his own team almost knocked him over at home plate. But it was a nice shot, Ricky. Right now, Continental was a little frustrated. Ow! And Ryan Morgan felt their frustration. But with all that, Ryan still made a great catch. Nice catch, Ryan. Remember JR, the kid that hits up the middle so well? Well, he hits up the middle again. This time it's a double, all the way to the fence. And he just about walks into second base. Meanwhile, the second baseman for Continental, Jeremy Eichmann, playfully bumps his buddy, saying, "Nice hit, JR." Isaiah Terrazas hits one up the middle, and JR can practically walk home. And in their last at-bat, Continental ended the game for us. After a strikeout, they tried to steal third base, but Andrew Romano made a perfect block, and we walked away with a 9-0 victory. The next day, we lost in extra innings to that same Continental team, and we had to play a game number 3 for all the marbles. And in the very first inning, Clayton Vison gets up with bases loaded and hits a grand slam. Mercy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice shot, Clayton. The seats weren't even warm yet, and Cole Tim gets up, and sure enough, they nail him with another pitch. However, he doesn't even rub as he goes to first base, and Kyle Schultz gets up with Cole on. He hits a monster shot. They're still looking up. And before you know it, 2 more runs score. Later in the game, Kyle Schultz hit his second home run. A monster shot over center field.
That's right! Way to go, Kyle!
Look, the fans brought their own signs like Angel Stadium. It says, "Kyle is my all-star." Secret. Those are his cousins, Katie and Christopher. And speaking of Christopher, Christopher Rivera struck out the last batter and pitched a perfect game. A perfect game in the championship game. Wow. Nice going, guys. We won the championship game 11-0. The friends and family were very happy. The boys were very happy. The coaches were very happy. And after the league rep gave Kevin Allen, president, our trophy, he gave it to James, and he held it high. She gave the boys the victory banner.
Run.
And in all their celebrating, the boys didn't forget to thank Fred Rogan and Channel 4.
Thank you, Fred Rogan and Channel 4! Number one!
It was only going to get tougher because the sectional tournament featured all district champions. Kyle Schultz got the nod from Coach James to start the game against Yorba Hills. And Ryan Morgan and Chris Rivera picked off a runner at second base when he took too big a lead. Nice throw and nice tag. Kyle Schultz, in his very first at-bat, left the building. That was his third home run in 2 games. And with bases loaded, Christopher Rivera picks up an RBI, the hard way. Later, with men in scoring position and a hit to right field, Luke Schultz comes up throwing with a perfect throw to Ryan Morgan. One bounce. Hey, where's the runner? Nice throw, Luke. Kyle Schultz had a great fastball and a great curveball, and Yorba Hills couldn't solve it. However, after 85 pitches, according to Little League rules, he had to come out. We weren't worried because we had Ryan Morgan there. And the boys were so loose by this time that after this young man flew out to Ricky Marquez, watch how Kyle Schultz congratulates him on the catch. A little collision there. Nice catch, Ricky. Ryan Morgan went on to shut the door. And at the end of the day, we had our first victory in the sectional tournament. However, the next day, we had to play the dreaded Tustin Western team, and we lost. That put us in the losers bracket. And we had to face Yorba Hills again. Kyle Schultz pitched another great game. J.J. Ray got our offense started with a base hit up the middle. And Ricky Marquez picked this time to hit a shot over the left field fence. And Kyle Schultz kept throwing strikes. Strike three. Strike three. And strike three. After 85 pitches, it was Ryan Morgan again. And Chris Rivera with a fantastic catch. I think we should see that play again. Here's the pitch. There's the catch. Great catch, Chris. Listen to the cameraman say, wow. He was impressed too. Christopher can also hit, as he hit one out to center field. Ryan Morgan went on to pitch a fantastic game. And we were feeling pretty good about now. But then the unthinkable happened. Nighttime fell and there were no lights. We had to finish this game the next day and then play Tustin Western again. Sam Carleo pitched one great shutout inning and we scored 5 runs to beat Yorba Hills. James gave the ball to Christopher Rivera, and Tustin had trouble with his pitches. Then with Chris at second, Kyle Schultz hit a shot to right field. Bingo, we were on the board. And with 2 men on, J.J. Ray hit a shot over the center field wall. That was a 3-run dinger. Christopher remained almost unhittable. Everybody in the stand stood up begging Christopher for one more strikeout. And Christopher obliged. We just beat Tustin Western 5-2.
I would check the bracket over there.
And today we were on top of the world. The next day we lost the championship game to that same Tustin team. But we had gone further than any other team in the history of our league. The Buena Park City Council and our wonderful Mayor Patsy Marshall gave awards to the boys. So did State Senator Lou Correa.
On behalf of the California State Senate, I'd like to present you this certificate. Humble way of saying, we're proud of you. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Luke Schultz.
What's the most fun you had in All-Stars?
Just being there.
Hi, I'm Kyle Schultz.
Kyle, what's the most fun you had?
Just playing on the All-Stars.
What's the hardest moment for you?
The hardest moment was probably losing to Tustin.
Hi, my name is Christopher Rivera.
What's the most fun you had?
My best memory was pitching the no-hitter, or perfect game.
Perfect game.
My name's Cole Tim.
Cole, what's the most fun you had in All-Stars?
Well, just how far we got.
Good. What's the hardest moment for you in All-Stars?
Adjusting those night games.
Good answer.
Hi, my name is Ryan Morgan.
Ryan Morgan, what's the most fun you had?
The most fun I had was winning District 29.
What's the hardest moment you had?
The hardest moment was catching Chris.
What's your best memory?
My best memory was throwing out the one really quick kid on Tustin.
What's the funniest thing that happened to you?
The funniest thing was at practice one day I threw grass in Luke's mouth.
That's good.
Hi, my name is Isaiah Terrazas.
What's the most fun did you? What fun did was the most fun you had?
The most fun I had was playing ball.
What's the hardest moment you had?
The hardest moment was losing the sectional championship game.
Hi, my name is Devin Smith.
Devin Smith, what's the most fun you had in All-Stars?
Just laughing with my friends in the dugout.
What's the hardest moment for you?
The hardest moment for me was losing that game versus Tustin Hills. My name is Sam Carleo.
Sam, what was the most fun you had?
Bringing back the
Say the most fun you had.
the most fun I had was bringing back the championship back to Buena Park.
What was the hardest moment for you?
Losing the game to Continental.
Hi, what's your name?
Ricky Marquez.
No, say my name is.
My name is Ricky Marquez.
No. Hi, what's your name?
Ricky Marquez.
You gotta repeat my question. Say my name is Ricky Marquez.
My name is Rick.
No, wait until I ask you. Ready? Hi, what's your name?
My name is Ricky Marquez.
Ricky, what was the most fun for you in All-Stars?
Winning District 29.
My name's James Viestra.
And you were the manager?
Yes.
What's the most fun you had, James?
The most fun I had with this team was having these group of boys and going through the All-Stars.
What was the hardest moment for you?
The hardest moment for me as a manager was losing in Section 3, or Section 5 actually.
What's your best memory?
The best memory was winning the championship for District 29 and taking it back to Buena Park.
My name is Tom Tim Sr.
What's your best memory?
Best memory is the hard work that these boys put in to get where they wanted to go and the fun they had getting there.
Hi, my name is Jeff Morgan.
And what's the most fun you had this year, Jeff?
I think the most fun I had was just watching a group of kids come from the different teams that we played against all year and come together and play as one.
What's the hardest moment for you?
The hardest moment for me was probably looking at the faces of the boys when it came to an end in Section 5.
What's the best memory?
The best memory is the faces of the boys when we took District 29 and went into the final round of the Section 5 tournament.
Hello, my name is Coach Angel Terrazas.
What was the most fun you had this year, Angel?
The most fun I had was at practice with these kids, getting them ready for All-Stars.
What was the hardest moment for you?
The hardest moment for me was when I sat back and realized that my 7 years of Little League was over with my son.